And the winner is going to be playing against Slidick in the next round of the bonus bracket.
And what a start screen for both of these guys.
Yeah, we're in southeastern Hyrule near vanilla level 8.
Now, the good thing about that is you got a lot of places you can go into here, and you got 3 chances for a free Armos item, too.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the Armos, we have ourselves a level behind the Armos statue here.
And also Bomb Shop and also Candle Shop. So Eunos now knows how much those candles are going to cost. That's good to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking this is a 5, 6, or 7 here, but there's nothing that really much they can do here.
All right. As we watch, an RC drone is getting ready to head on over to the regular level 2, and he finds the Take Any road. So too is Eunos.
Yeah, both of them right on their heels. Yep, again, behind vanilla level 2. That's where we find that Take Any road. Let's see where they lead to here. One of them's behind that rock.
So Monocle Rock, just one screen to the north. One is going to be on the north, and one is that icky cave that some forget northwest of 1. So they're okay. But at least you're going to get around to where that other Armos is. Those other 2 Armoses are.
Eunos finds the first rupees of this match. And hey, this is a pretty good medium secret here behind Start Cave. It's 37 rupees. Again, medium secret anywhere between 25 and 40. So good money to start off the seed. Oh, look at this, Rick. RC Drone has discovered the ladder. It is the Armos statue item for this race.
Oh, that is nice. And have we seen what the coast item is yet? I don't think we saw it on Eunos' end.
No, I don't believe we have discovered that coastal item yet. We'll find that out in due time. What, did you say how Link went into that cave?
Yes, it happened because there's a thing where if you hit it at the right time, there could be a double Armos popping up.
And Eunos found a bonus cave. He went ahead and took the blue candle. I think it's the right call, considering, who knows, we haven't seen a blue candle shop, have we?
Yeah, we did. It was right on the coast, but 69 rupees, yeah.
Did you see that small secret on Eunos' side? Yuck. 3 rupees. Don't spend them all in one place.
Here's one good thing. The blue Octoroks are 1 HP, or at least the slow-moving ones. We found a level on Eunos' end. It could be level 8.
Yeah, this is definitely level 8.
4 on the bottom. Our map maker is not going to be convinced, but we'll find out soon enough that this is level 8. But he can't do anything about it. There's a key door to the left, and there's no way to really screen wrap your way into there to do it. But we find dungeons on both screens now.
Let's see what we have here. Hey, look at this. Lord Banana's been picked up by RC Drone. What's the meaning of that?
Oh, that must have been the coast item.
Ooh.
RC Drone using Lord Banana in several of his races. I think he might be in level 2.
And if he is behind level 2, there's going to be one item on the ground. It's either going to be there for the taking, going to either have the full clear room, or you might have to just pluck it from an enemy who's got it swallowed up.
Now, here's the thing with picking up the boomerangs. Now, normally, only Keese or the little tiny gels, they can be hit with a boomerang and killed. Now, if any enemy had 0 HP because of the HP shuffle, they can be killed with that boomerang as well.
So we will find out how useful the boomerang is in this particular seed. And bombs are quite expensive. Yeah, Eunos went ahead and bought those.
Good decision to make, especially when you're trying to clear out the entire southwest corner here of the Dead Woods.
Well, I completely agree with that there. But yeah, 29 rupees still. That is a lot of money for a set of 4 bombs. So if Brookie were here, she would not be happy about that.
Nice resources to get himself around those blue Lionels without getting hit.
Now the first money on RC Drone side, also 37 rupees in that start cave.
No hint there for Eunos. What if Zelda's grill?
I've said it before, I'll say it again, she'd be a George Foreman.
Ha 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 ha. A little bit of gambling there for Eunos, losing 8 rupees, however. And we know 66 rupees for the arrows.
Wow. So only tiny losses if you want to play money-making game. I see that it was 5 and 8, but yeah, missed on the big money there, did Eunos.
Yep,
Maybe next time.
Yep, and we got a Death RC drone before we could get down to the cave by the river. Eunos discovering more arrows shops here, and 8 rupees for a single heart this seed. Why pay 8 rupees when you can go 2 screens to the north and get a full refill?
Well, absolutely right. 8 rupees, though, it's below the normal 10 rupee price. I don't expect anybody to buy hearts.
Unless they really need it and they're in a position where they can't get to a ferry. That would be a good purchase to make if you don't want to go all the way back to start. But I understand not wanting to do it. That door really tied the room together is going to be the take money away message this seed.
Yeah, that's going to cost Eunos the rest of his rupees. Northeastern Hyrule exploration for RC drone, and he's going to find some money here to the tune of 37. Yep.
We haven't seen the large secret yet, so we don't know if this is going to be a poverty seed or not.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few poverty seeds shape up in several races.
Dungeon.
Oh my goodness! Yuck! Look at Eunos' screen. It's all sorts of what the heck is going on.
Yep, that's what happens when you go into a dungeon real fast in the graveyard. There's only one way you can get out of that, and that is by having to save and go back to your start. But he's going to get out of the dungeon to at least make his screen a little more coherent.
Tell you what, a lot of my NES games look like that now because of how old my NES is.
Gotta blow into him.
Actually, blowing into the cartridge technically is not a good idea.
But yeah, everyone does it.
That is true, Rick. That is true.
78 for the bait, by the way, so cheap beat over in level 6. And, ooh, we now found out what the white sword item is. It is the power bracelet. Top right corner.
That means the white sword is going to be somewhere in the dungeons, and knowing what we usually see in Elite 8 seeds, probably going to be level 9.
It could possibly be, and that's also an interesting note because it is something that is a transport item. We'll probably see them make a play for that at some point in time because you never know when a dungeon's going to be needing a feat of strength.
Oh, certainly. We've seen a lot of these seeds require power bracelet, and we've seen a couple of them already in this tournament. 3 levels require power bracelet.
And we found where Magical Sword is. It is near the coast.
So RC Drone finding all the good stuff here in this seed.
Except for the one sword he wants right now.
And neither player has that wooden sword yet.
Eunos is trying to make his way over to Death Mountain to see if it's in that one out of the total way cave. And if he can find it there, he'll be in a big advantage.
RC Drone finding his first bonus cave and goes ahead and picks up the heart container. And since he has enough rupees to buy the blue candle, he could go ahead and do that. I don't disagree with this move at this point.
Yeah, knowing how much it is going to cost for the blue candle, if he can get to the shop without taking any more of those door repair charges, he'll be in a good position.
Oh, for sure, but you know how this works. The game knows he's probably going to find like 2 of them quickly. Let's see if there's one here.
Eunos, however, took the gamble and it didn't pay off. It is not in that part of Death Mountain, is the wood sword.
However, RC Drone does get lucky and finds another medium secret to put him up to 112 rupees.
And Eunos actually getting some good luck there finding the door repair charges now when he has nothing. And a small secret in the Lost Hills for RC Drone.
So we have found 2 of the 4 so far, I believe.
Eunos taking a death to the lineup before he can get himself back onto regular real estate here. Let's see what level 5 has. There it is! The wood sword at level 5.
Very nice find there for RC Drone. That'll give him an early advantage in this race against Eunos.
Yep, and it's in one of those tougher to get to spots. And Eunos finding a bonus cave at where level 8 is.
Especially if you don't know how to do screen scrolling, then yeah, it's in a more difficult position than normal.
So do you want to join the Nintendo Fun Club today?
Maybe some other time. Wasn't that an old school thing that no longer exists, or am I thinking of something else?
Eunos with the HUD.
Ooh, yes, that HUD maneuver trick.
Yes, it doesn't save you a whole lot of time, but it's nice and fancy from Eunos on that end as he tries to make his way over to the Forest Armos.
Rick, this is something I have noticed in a few of these races, and I do want to go over it with the chat here. Notice on Eunos' side and RC Drone's side that the game over screens are different. Eunos has the older version of Zelda 1, the first release, while rcdrone is playing with a later release. You can tell it's the later release because the later release has that warning about turning off the power.
And Eunos getting the ladder and the Lost Hills, and also a candle pickup for rcdrone.
All right, very good pickup there. Still has 46 rupees to his name.
And because he's in the Lost Hills, I will assume after Eunos finishes off this exploration of the Lost Hills, he'll screen wrap over to 5 and find a switch sword.
Absolutely. So that's the second small secret discovered by Eunos. There's 2 more small secrets left. Still no large secrets to be discovered at this time.
Again, we don't know if this is going to be a poverty seed or not. It could very well be. Actually, it looks like Eunos is going to be exploring the northeast corner first before checking level 5.
For those of you who may not be familiar with the Elite 8 flags, the white sword item gets shuffled, but the requirement remains the same. You still need anywhere from 4 to 6 hearts to pick it up.
Yep, that would be the white sword item, not the white sword itself. If you get the white sword in a dungeon, you can pick it up with as few as 3 hearts.
That's correct.
And Eunos is going to be exploring this dungeon. And the dungeon does appear to be, looks like level 5. That would be my assumption.
And again, with the dungeon rooms shuffled, we can't tell you which staircase it's going to be behind like we could during the original flags, because it could be behind a spiral staircase for all we know, but nothing
Spiral
else.
Staircase, corridor staircase, single block, could be anything that you could push. And we're going to find out if the white sword item can be acquired at 4, but nope, it's not. It's going to be 5 or 6 hearts to pick up that power bracelet. We find a hint cave on rcdrone's end. He's not going to visit it just yet.
I'm a little intrigued by why he wouldn't.
He's going back in.
It looks like he's changed his mind. I guess the price is right for
Step
rcdrone.
over the water to reach the boomerang. That's something we already know.
Ah, so it's, even though it's a useful hint, it's old news.
Well, if all else fails,
Use fire.
or something in that regards.
Probably the Zelda 2 reference. That would be my guess. Here's the 15 rupee one. And, oh!
And did you get this
nothing but
ROM?
air.
Did you get this ROM legally? Is the third message.
Yikes! So nothing doing in those hit
Oh,
caves.
we found
too.
level 9.
Very nice find there for rcdrone. We've got ourselves the purplish layout. So once again, I guess Princess Zelda was at work painting Ganon's dungeon.
Level 5 sword acquisition for Eunos 12 minutes in. And arrows purchased there. Not a bad decision to purchase the arrows, because you don't know, once again, where silver arrows are going to be, and you don't want to find yourself a Goma blocked.
Yeah, I definitely like this move here for rcdrone. It's really be a good move if this is a rich money seed.
Wow, both are gambling at the same time. And
they
both
both
get
have-
-8s.
Yep. Oh, lucky he avoided the -41. That would have been real disastrous. It would have cost rcdrone everything.
Mm-hmm. And that would, he might as well have gotten the -41 now.
Yeah, the door repair charge just bankrupt him.
Yep. Gonna see if Eunos picks up the arrows here for 66. Will he? Nope, he says no.
Yeah, I think to save his money for something else, maybe some bait, perhaps the blue ring. We'll see what happens. Again, it depends on where those silver arrows are.
I'd be surprised unless he does get a lot of rupees from the large secret if Eunos does purchase the blue ring.
We have our first Triforce capture by rcdrone.
Yeah. Early Triforce acquisition by rcdrone. He's going to go back in, search for the item now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's got it, because you never know. Those silver arrows might be in there.
That's correct, and as we stated before, this was level 2.
Yep. So again, one item on the ground, and I've actually given that triple bar room a nickname. I've called it the slot machine room now.
That's fine. Eunos getting a bonus cave. He's going to go check that. No, he's going to go back into the dungeon first. I thought he was going to go after the power bracelet, but we'll probably see him go there after he was done with this dungeon.
Yeah, if he can find another heart container, yeah, might as well then go for that power bracelet at that point. I don't blame him for skipping it.
That definitely makes sense. That definitely makes sense. And we find out that the Triforce in this dungeon is going to be all the way up. So he's going to try to see if he can't find an easy way to get there. This is actually level 7 he's in by the looks of things.
Not level 5.
Yeah. So there's your 33 rooms of pure torture.
Yeah, but at least it's a favorable Guerrilla set.
Ew, I did want to point out one thing. Super ropes.
Oof. A lot of hit points on these ropes this time. That's the nature of the Elite 8
4
flags.
hit kills. That is annoying. Especially when they're going charging right at you. So now Eunos taking that staircase and now he knows if he finds another. Okay, so we now know 6 has the red candle.
Red Candle at this point, I think, is going to be one of those diminished returns items. While it's nice to have because you can fire the candle as many times as you want in a room, I think given that they both have a blue candle and it's going to be relatively late before they find it, not going to be worth it.
The good thing is getting that hint means once you get that Triforce in 6, you can just get out. That's all you're looking for is the Triforce.
Indeed.
So it's a real good hint to find, especially in a nice large dungeon such as 6.
And guess what? RC Drone found the item in level 2. It is the bow.
Ooh, that's a good return there for RC Drone. Good. I bet he's real glad he went back in there.
Especially since he bought wooden arrows, because now if he runs into some Pole's voices, 1 arrow, 1 hit, 1 kill.
And also don't forget, if you get some money here, he can actually use those arrows to defeat more enemies. We find the blue ring, it's 250, just like in the regular. You can do it. Go ahead, say it.
Oh no, I usually don't with prices here. But yeah, 250. But yeah, 250 with the standard blue ring, but 109 for that piece of meat. Boy, oh boy, buyer beware.
Oh yeah, expensive meat aboard. Yoda's having to take the long way to the Triforce here.
Another mid-secret find for RC Drone behind Vanilla, level 1 to put him at 39.
And don't forget, if you're wondering why Eunos' screen is glitching, it's because he went into the graveyard, that graveyard dungeon, a little too fast. It glitches the screen, so it's going to stay like this until he resets the game.
Knowing Eunos' skill level, that could be never.
Yeah, that could be at the end of this run in about an hour or so. And some Gorias are blocking the Triforce, but it looks like he's going to try to see if he can't search for a few more rooms to get the item, or no, he was just trying to bomb him. Get him into a corner.
Yet another bonus cave discovery for RC Drone. He's up to 7 hearts. He is 3 away from a potential shot at the magical sword, but we have seen a lot of expensive magical swords as of late, so we'll see if it really does come into play.
Well. Oh, good move here by Eunos, resetting the room. So when he comes back into that room with the Gorias, he's only going to have that 1 to kill.
Another medium secret find for RC Drone, up to 60 rupees as Eunos continuing to explore his dungeon.
Never mind 2, but still a lot better than the 7 that you started the dungeon with, or started the room with. Gets his Triforce, and both for now with 1 Triforce. And
now we'll see. Ooh, a new level here for RC Drone, this icy color.
Icy dungeon, looks like 1.
Yes, indeed. So he's going to be looking for 2 items, and just like normal level 1, one of them will be on the ground, like in level 2, and one of them will be behind a staircase, but not necessarily the diamond staircase. And we have now learned 5 hearts is enough for the power bracelet. Eunos has it.
That's good to know, because now Eunos can clear out all of those power bracelet slots here on the east end of Hyrule before he does any more exploring. Get them out of the way. North of the Heart Cave on the coast, in the forest. Continuing exploration here for both Eunos and RC Drone. Eunos now discovering where the magical sword is, and we find out where the staircase in 1 is.
And it is the standard diamond staircase. But of course, there's a bunch of diamond staircases in this game.
White sword!
White sword! What a find! A rare level 1 white sword. And that means RC Drone's attack power has doubled.
That gives him a nice little advantage at this moment, especially since we have yet to find the good old Darknut set and the good old... Oh, Recorder, also the other item in one.
Yeah, not a bad item there of the Recorder, of course.
Two good items in one this seed.
Absolutely, Rick. Of course, the Recorder allows for quick transportation to the levels you've already completed, plus you may need it to get a Triforce if it happens to be Dig Dugger blocked.
Well, he needs a key here, and this manhandle is guarding it. But with 2 hearts, got to be a little careful.
Yeah, if he gets bodied, he's done.
I think that was all 3 doors blocked with the key, so that's why he needed to find a key before he could explore and try to get the Triforce.
Ooh, he makes the right decision. The NSU room has a free key and no locked doors.
It's the best decision to make because you're going to have 3 choices on where to go. Either left, right, or up. And, oh, now he knows where the Triforce in 1 is.
Great find there for rcdrone. Just needs to go 1 room to the north, and he'll be done with level 1.
Well, that door really tied the room together. And, oh, tough rupee boss. But the Triforce on the floor, you got it.
Yep. And now I've learned that the penalty for the door repair is the standard 20 rupees this seed.
Eunos picking up the potion on this final take any.
I think it might be a little early to take it, but I don't totally disagree with that play in case, the letter is so far away. So yeah, having the red potion is going to come in handy for level 9. So
could be a case like in the seed that we had last night where the letter turned out to be on a raft location, not accessible by either.
Yeah, absolutely. So I still would have held off on the red potion given we're only 21 minutes into the seed, but it's not the worst play in the world. It may pay. Yeah, safety first.
Safety strats.
Yeah, it very well may pay dividends later.
Like I said, we have yet to see a Wizrobe dungeon, and with only 5 hearts, probably won't use it at this stage. And rcdrone taking the potion as well.
Wow, so pretty much following each other's footsteps, and I believe if that would be a rcdrone's final bonus cave.
Yep, that would be his 4th. So he took a candle, 2 hearts, and a potion. And Eunos now back in 8. Or the unidentified number dungeon that we'll figure out at some point in time. It could be level 10.
Yeah, absolutely. The fabled level 10 that we're all talking about during this randomizer seed. Who knows? Maybe there will be a level 10 in future Zelda games.
Well, 3.0 coming soon.
rcdrone in the same level 8.
Now the key thing is we already know two items in level 8, so you don't know, because you got to remember Eunos has not found the bow yet. He doesn't know it's in level 2. That's heart container. And nice move, just staying away from the super ropes. You know, another enemy who is disastrous when they're super, that would be the Keys. At least this time they're killable in 1 hit.
Absolutely, because normally you take 1 hit on Keys, but geez Louise, if there are 4 hits to kill Keys with a wooden sword, yeah, not a fun time.
rcdrone now taking care of the Dodongos, just like Eunos did, so he'll find a nice item here. Adds to his life.
That'll put him 2 heart containers away from a potential shot at Mags.
And both racers at this point now know where Mags is. Bomb drops? I don't need any bombs, says rcdrone.
Of course, anytime you have the maximum number of bombs, the game wants to give you more bombs, because again, the game knows. And there's the old news in the forums as an interest to death on Eunos' side.
Eunos needs to be careful here. He's down to 1 heart, but he's got the potion. He's already got it lined up in case he gets hit by this Acomentus.
Good kill there. He does not need to use his potion. Still has a half heart left.
gotta be careful with these ropes because super ropes, that's the biggest disaster here is the fact that they can charge fast at you and they can hit you before your sword hits them. Especially when you get 3 of them charging at you like this.
Boy, putting those button mashing skills to good use. Nice fight there for Eunos.
And he's going to take that potion now before dealing with these Gorias because one hit from them, he's dead.
Totally.
And this is a position where he's at where you don't want to lose all the progress. And, ooh, these Gorias are super strong. They take at least 2 bombs to kill, now 3 bombs to kill.
My goodness gracious, super enemies all over the place.
So they got the +4, so they're at least 9 HP. Oh, silver arrow!
Oh, look at that. Eunos hitting
and
the jackpot.
Crotch sword to boot. Now, just think of rcdrone if he can find that single black room. How he's going to feel.
He'll be ecstatic because now he'll know he doesn't have to go on a wild goose chase in either level 7 or level 9 for those silver emeralds.
Interesting room with the Triforce in it.
I got to do that difficult ladder clip if you want that Triforce. Both of them capable of doing it, though.
You don't necessarily need to, so you'd be able to bomb in from the right-hand side because there's always 2 ways into that T room.
True.
But Eunos, a veteran in this game, he's going to get it. rcdrone going to be very ecstatic. There's his silver arrow. And now the big thing about that is, don't forget, silver arrow counts as a magical sword hit, so that does 4 HP damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Very useful weapon, except, of course, against our good friend, the Wizrobes.
They also don't work against the Dark Nuts, but in this dungeon, that definitely is a key, and he finds where the Triforce is. Now, here's the thing with rcdrone. He's got the ladder. He's got the recorder. He knows where the power bracelet is. He's got silver arrow, and he's got white sword, and the silver arrow bow and all that stuff. His dungeon explorations now just go get the Triforce and get out.
That is, unless, of course, let's take a look at the map here. We've discovered 2, 6, 7, 1, 8, some mystery dungeon, and 9.
The only thing that could stop him now from exploration would be the raft.
Exactly, and that's what I was looking at the map for, if there was any chance that perhaps we have some raft-blocked levels. We don't know all the levels yet.
Right, we don't know, but you're going to probably take a more aggressive approach to dungeons as far as just going in to get the Triforce when you have as many required items as he already has at this moment.
No, we have not discovered the second item in level 8. Both of them got out of there.
Yeah, I'm thinking more, nice early Triforce in Eunos' dungeon here. He's thinking about it, and he will grab it. He's not even sure.
Nobody knows.
Level 5 by looks of things.
Yeah, if 7 was where we thought 5 was, then yeah, this must be 5.
Yep, that would be level 5, so he's going to go back in. He checked, and that's what Eunos did, is he checked his status screen to see where that Triforce piece ended up. So he found out because it ended up where it did, that was level 5 that he got the Triforce in. So he's going to be trying to at least get the item out of here, because you've got to remember, he does not have the bow.
That's
correct.
That's
going to lead to longer dungeon explorations for him, and this could be costly for Eunos if it turns out to be an unrequired item, such as the silver boomerang or the book.
Yeah, and we still have a lot of those bad items in play, including that book and the inferior model, as you said. And the red candle, of course, that we know is in level 6.
That's correct. Yes, I did. Somebody just went live on Twitch. Thank you, Twitch, for that notification.
So behind vanilla level 7...
magical key. Oh, it's a good item.
Wow, that is huge for Eunos. And again, an rcdrone situation where he doesn't need to excavate many of the items, and because the Triforce is so quick in level 5, that really could be a factor down the stretch.
It could, especially when you look at rcdrone's key count right now at 1. Eunos about to find out whether or not the power bracelet is really required this seed. He's going to check the last... it is required. Power bracelet required.
How about that? So yet another power bracelet required seed here, and now we just got to figure out what level.
Oh, Wiz Rope Dungeon, and I think it's 4.
Ooh.
Yep, it is 4, and an early Triforce, too.
And that could play into RC Drone's favor, once again, given his item set. And knowing that this is going to be a Wiz Rope Dungeon, does he want to explore level 4 that much?
RC Eunos is definitely doing it, and RC Drone now heading over to the room to the right. Ooh, hello there, Lemolas.
Yeah, those quick blue land moles, got to be careful. Each hit's going to cost him 2 hearts. Nice strategy to stay right there. Great kill.
Now, RC Drone has one problem right now. He has not picked up the power bracelet yet, so he doesn't know what he's going to be running into.
Right, we got to see if he's going to make that play to get the power bracelet soon.
Yep, now especially now we know that they're required, and red Wizards do not go down one single bomb. They've got the plus end of the HP boost.
Go figure. Of course the Wizards have the plus end of the HP boost. That's just the way it is. Super wet Wizards. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting super Wizards.
Oh, nice dodge.
Oh, very close call by Eunos. Yes.
And he finally does escape the room. I thought he was going to reset the room at least, but good job, Eunos, on getting through that. That's why he's one of the better Zelda players when it comes to any percent, low percent, things like that.
That is one advantage that Eunos will have. Should he go into level 9 without a ring? He does run low percent, and low percent you have no ring and just the wooden sword. So if worse comes to worse, he's prepared for level 9 no matter what.
And now we see RC Drone. He's going to have to skip that power bracelet that Eunos is at because he hasn't picked it up yet in the northeast corner. Blue Wizrobes, how you guys doing? And oh shoot. At least it's likes in this room.
Yeah, we've got the vertical shoot room from level 9 here in level 4.
I could always end up with a vertical shoot next to a horizontal shoot like I did in one of my practice seeds. Oh, Wizrobe said goodbye to Eunos. Thank you for coming.
Oh, just got sniped. Man, he had very little hope against those Wizrobes there. Oh, and look at this on RC Drone's side. The big secret with
1-3-7.
That is tremendous, especially given the fact he doesn't need to excavate many of these dungeons. He could buy a blue ring if he wants to, if he finds one more of those.
Dungeon in Death Mountain.
So by process of elimination, this has got to be level 3.
Yep.
Ooh, RC Drone finding the letter.
Why don't you take a seat, have a seat over there? Now, once again, don't forget, Eunos is still item hunting, and that time cost there earlier in this dungeon could come back to haunt him as he's now still searching for the item and skip past the Triforce again.
And now, RC Drone is going to go ahead and explore level 3.
Now, hopefully there is the old man that will tell him the hint about level 4's whereabouts. If he gets the community hint, however, he's not going to know where 4 is.
Right.
And that's huge. What old man exists in this dungeon will be huge. And, the master room with the blocks. And we found ourselves the good old Darknut set.
Yep, that's the first one we've seen so far of those today.
And don't forget, there's got to be 2 of them.
That's right. 2 Darknut sets, 2 Gorilla sets, 1 Wizrobe set. The other 3 before level 9 could be any of the 3. And now we've got reverse seat, perhaps the items here.
If he's smart, he'll have his silver arrows out and just kill everybody using it. At least the Gibdos go down in 2 hits. That's the Triforce indicator.
Not going to check if there's an item there.
No, because it's a drop. He already knows that that's not a push block.
Ah, that's right. Isn't that the one reverse C in the game that doesn't have the item?
That's correct.
So if he finds any other reverse Cs from here on out, he knows it's a staircase.
That's correct. Now, the unfortunate thing is he did not find any hints regarding level 4 in that, so he doesn't know where level 4 is. He didn't get any indication. We know where it is.
Yeah, RC Drone is plowing through these levels fast, but for his good, maybe a little too fast.
And we find out what the item in 4 is right now. Did Eunos make a good decision going through here? He finds the raft.
Raft, which we now know is not required.
That's correct. He doesn't know that, though. So he might be a little disappointed about finding that, but he didn't grab the Triforce, did he?
I don't think he did.
He did not. He did not. He just saved. So
meanwhile, we have here on RC Drone, he got the Triforce out of level 5, but that was all he got out of it. He did not get the any keys, so keys most definitely going to be a factor for RC Drone going into level 9. This could be a great equalizer if RC Drone has that huge lead.
That's correct. Who knows what's going to happen here? Eunos now going back into the dungeon here, which would have to be 6. And Eunos hasn't found level 1 yet, has he?
No, and he also didn't get the Triforce in level 4, as his splits indicate. They are still running on his side, so he must have just totally blanked there, and that is not good considering he's behind. But again, the any key, again, could be his saving grace.
By the way, second Dark Nut set. Oh, and 2 HP on the red Dark Nuts. That's good.
Really, really good.
It's always good when you have a bomb dropper that goes down easily.
Now, the big question is, how many hits did these blue Dark Nuts take? Oh, and of course a clock when you don't need it.
Oh, we know they take more than 2 bombs, so they have at least 9 HP.
So the blue Dark Nuts ended up getting the plus side of the HP meter here.
Yep. And he's going to try to kill this room because it could possibly be one of the push blocks. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty. It seems like what he's doing with his sword right there. And it's not the push block he's looking for.
No, it is not. Now, you said he was in level 6?
Yep. This would be the very bottom end of that, where the normal staircase is to go to Goma in the regular game.
Right. But why would he be looking for the item in level 6 again? I think he knows that the red candle's there.
Did he? Or was that RC Drone we saw the hint on? I can't remember.
I thought that was on Eunos' side, but I could be wrong.
Well, we don't know, but he's also still hunting down to the Triforce, and it's still possible. You want to take a look at that room, too, if that's the case. And also, remember, we now know because of the fact he tried bombing over to the right-hand side when he entered this dungeon, those last 3 rooms are blocked off by a magical staircase.
Now, RC Drone continuing to search through Death Mountain for levels. Again, he still does not have the power bracelet that he needs to get into level 4.
Yep, I'm surprised he hasn't made a play to go back, and we found the red candle. Eunos just pulling up his head and saying, I searched for that. There's the staircase I think he's looking for.
Yeah, the magical staircase that'll take him to the other part of the dungeon where the Triforce is going to be.
Well, we don't know that for certain just yet.
That is true. He doesn't have the compass.
Now, there's some bombs there, so that eliminates that room. 1 room left that this Triforce is going to be on this end of level 6. And nope, but we find a bomb upgrade.
The standard 100 rupee price. Let's see if he's going to buy it. Only 3. So, again, the randomizer bomb upgrade can give you anywhere from 2 to 6 bombs. We've seen a lot of big bomb upgrades, but not this time.
By the way, we see RC Drone now heading over towards the power bracelet.
Good man there. He's going to get that power bracelet, and that'll give him access to that level 4.
Yep. I don't know how soon he'll make his way back over to Death Mountain, though, because he's probably going to check over other districts before he heads back over to that one. That's probably going to be the last power bracelet slot he's going to check.
Well, absolutely. I mean, he's right there. He might as well check all the power bracelet spots in this location. But actually, he's going to go back to level 7 first.
Well, only had explored 4 rooms of it earlier. Might as well try to get your Triforce here.
And who knows? Maybe there's a really good item in level 7. We still don't know where the red ring is.
That would be pretty much the last of the big items, too. His keycount's really going to be bothering him, though.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to be hoping for the magical key here. Unfortunately for him, that is not what we're going to have here in level 7. It was in level 5 again for those who may have just joined us.
Yep, since we are 39 minutes into this, do you want to give us a rundown of what the items are that we know?
Sure thing, Rick. Here's what we know so far. The two items in level 1 are the white sword and the recorder. The item in level 2 is the bow. We don't know what's in level 3. The raft is the item in level 4. The magical key was the item in level 5. The red candle is in level 6. We don't know what's in level 7 yet. We know one of the items in level 8 is the silver arrows. We don't know what's in level 9. No process of elimination. The Armos statue item was the ladder. The ladder item on the coast item was Lord Banana. And the white sword item was the power bracelet. So we still have not yet discovered the heart container.
The wand, the heart container, the red ring, or the book.
That is correct.
And of those items, I think ranked from 1 to 4, red ring, rupee boss to find the Triforce in 6.
So, yep, that's 4 Triforce pieces for Eunos, and there's a staircase here, but that is not the staircase that has the item. However, it might be the staircase that takes him closer to the Triforce.
Yep, might bring him a lot closer to that blinking die, and it looks like I only brought him only one room up. Randomizer. Anyways, ranked 1 to 4, you'd have to say the items would be red ring, wand, heart container, and then of course book would be ranked 4th.
And now we see that rcdrone now knows that the item in level 6 is the red candle, and since he has not discovered the red candle yet, he can just get the Triforce and get out of there.
Yep. Be curious, not judgmental, says the old man. It looks like he's got to take a longer way around, but once again, keep in mind, he's got 1 key.
That's right, and if he goes into level 9 with so few keys, again, Eunos has the magical key, it's really going to come into play unless level 9 is one of the easiest level 9s out there.
Now we see a double block room here. We know this cannot be the item because of the shutter door. He's using the arrows to keep himself from distance from the Gurias, which is a very good move. And Eunos purchasing the same hints that, tricky game. Can't bomb to the right from there. You got to take the long way around.
Boy, this is a trollish level 7 indeed. It's one of those where you might end up full clearing it if you're not careful. Well, now the 64,000 rupee question is he going to gamble for the item to the south, or is he just going to take the Triforce and get out of here? I'd just take the Triforce at this point.
You got 1 key. It's a locked door taking you to the south. No.
Totally agree.
Just get on out of here, grab your Triforce, and run.
He still could bomb to the right, technically.
But he has, like I said, he's got the bow, he's got the silver arrow, he's got the ladder, he's got the white sword. The only thing he'd be going for is the possible magic key, but I would say no at this point. Get out of 7.
Totally agree.
231 minus 20 rupees here for Eunos. Wondering if he's going to try to make a play for the blue ring at some point here.
Possibly. If he finds another secret, I would imagine if he does get that, he'll go back and buy the blue ring. But yet again, with Eunos' skill level, it's not a super high priority item for him.
Eunos back in 2.
So Eunos will find the good news that the bow is hidden in this dungeon.
And he can finally go put that silver arrow that he's been holding on to for about a half an hour to good use. Gets the easy Triforce in 2. He better think about going back into the dungeon if he knows what's good for him.
Absolutely right, because if he doesn't, it is really going to hurt him.
Level 6 now for rcdrone. And
he's out of level 2. He's not going back.
Oh, my goodness. Now, it's possible he might be just checking this power bracelet slot, then going back in. But, oh, my goodness. If he does step away from 2, that could be a lot of trouble for him. And he's going further away. Now, here's the thing with Eunos. He has yet to find level 1. Yeah, he might be thinking Bo might be in 1.
Yeah, he might be taking the double odds in level 1 as opposed to just the single odds in level 2. But again, little does he know, he should have stayed in level 2.
This is huge right here. And it might be just another case of giving time to rcdrone that he doesn't know he's giving.
Or, Rick, this could be a case where we could see the biggest comeback in the randomizer tournament so far.
We don't know yet. Eunos is definitely a player that's capable of it, and I wouldn't say it's a huge comeback at this moment because let's take a look at this. Right now, Eunos has 5 Triforce pieces. rcdrone has 6.
We're working on number 7 right now. And again, Eunos had that 20-minute lead against Zeb Gedney and ended up losing. So we'll see what the deficit's going to be when, if rcdrone happens to go into level 9 first before Eunos.
So I wouldn't really call this a huge lead at this moment. And you got to keep in mind also, what dungeons haven't Eunos found? He hasn't found 1 or 3.
Yep. And again, we don't know what's in 3.
They're easy, quick dungeons.
That is right.
The only other dungeon he has yet to get the Triforce other than that would be 4, which, again, I'm not certain what happened there, why he didn't get the Triforce in 4, but he knows it's real fast as well. It's not like it's going to take him 20 minutes to get back into 4 and get that Triforce.
Hello, we have discovered another large secret, and that's the maximum 255 rupees for Eunos. So if he does go ahead and conserve his silver arrows, he could, or wait, he doesn't have the bow yet. He still doesn't have the bow. He could go ahead and buy a blue ring if he wants to.
Gotta stay clear of those door repair charges, and I believe, oh no, he still has yet to find level 1.
That's right.
And we find the corridor staircase, so we're going to find out what the item in level 3 is in just a moment. Hello, have a heart.
So it's a heart container, not the worst thing in the world considering what we still haven't discovered. Again, the book and the inferior model are still in play. That is going to increase his life meter up to 9 hearts, and 1 more heart, he'll have a shot at mags.
rcdrone taking the staircase over to the other side of 6. Going to be a little disappointed, but he will have the rupees should he want to try to get that bomb upgrade. Now, if I am rcdrone, I might be wanting to think really, really good about holding out of those 122 rupees, not get the bomb upgrade, and save up for a key purchase.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, depends on where everything is in level 9. We know there's a bunch of locked doors in level 9. And if you need a bunch of keys to get through this dungeon, rcdrone's going to be in huge trouble. But he goes ahead and buys the bomb upgrade.
Wow. Can't blame him too much for it, but that 1 key is really staring him bad in the face right now.
Yeah, that is a very scary and lonely feeling to have, Rick, knowing you've only got 1 key, and who knows how many more keys he's going to be able to discover.
And how many more keys he's going to need to get some of these Triforces.
You know, Crystal Saver just made a good point, Rick. Remember, since all the rooms are randomized, that means there's no longer just the standard 4 keys in level 9. There could be a dozen.
That's correct, and that is something you got to keep in mind as well. But I would not want to go into 9. Elite 8 or regular tournament flags with only 1 key.
Totally agreed. I wouldn't either.
Eunos taking all the wrong turns in level 3, unfortunately. This is taking a little bit longer than he'd probably want to find where this Triforce is.
And level 6 is taking rcdrone a long time as well, so this could have been the opportunity for Eunos to gain some time.
And that's the thing with rcdrone. He's still got large dungeons to get the Triforce in, like 6 right now that he's working on. And what's the other one he hasn't gotten the Triforce in yet? Oh, 4. He still doesn't know where 4 is.
No, so he has to still find level 4. He has no hints to how to get to level 4 either. He's up to 3 keys.
Could you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
I forget the lyrics. It's been a long time.
And he blows a key to go to the left.
Ouch.
I'm not sure I would have made that move here.
And it only gives him the map.
Gliak lurks at the grave, so it was a helpful hint in level 3, by the way.
Yeah, very, very good. So, yep, great hint.
Yeah, but unfortunately, rcdrone never found it, and he's not going back into 3.
Nope. So, Yeah, this is Eunos' chance here right now. This is Eunos' chance. Level 6 proving to be a whammy here for RC-Drone.
Oh,
Now he's got
here's the rupee
Triforce.
boss. And there's the Triforce, the power, not the power, but the Triforce of level 6. Now it's to find out where level number 4 is.
Well, if he's taking notes, which we see on his screen, he has taken notes. He's got to think of what spots he's not checked yet. Remember, he does not have the raft, so for all he knows, he may think he needs the raft. He is going to check power bracelet spots first on the coast.
Yep, he already checked the one up on the northeast corner. I'm going to assume after he checks this one, he's going to check the ones just south of the ferry. Oh, big secret there.
Whopping 137 rupees, and finally the Triforce out of level 3 for Eunos.
So in summary right now, RC-Drone does not know where level 4 is, needs the Triforce out of there. Key situation possible for him. Eunos doesn't know where level 1 is. He hasn't checked that spot close to start.
But he has found the letter here. He's not going to take it. Again, with Eunos' skill level, he does not need no potion for level 9.
I haven't yet checked lately. He might still have that blue potion.
That is true. I believe he only drank the red Kool-Aid, so he still has the Pepsi left in his inventory.
I'm thinking RC-Drone's now whistling to 5. Good move.
Yep, it's going to end up being the right play. He's going to find level 4.
Yep, he went to 3, but yep, good move. That gets him close to this power bracelet slot, and he's going to be really happy to find out what's inside.
Absolutely. He's going to do the screen scroll to get to that position. Ooh, getting bodied by those Tektites a little bit, but he has found what he's looking for.
Yep, there's level 4. And he's going to be really happy to find out the Triforce being right on the open floor. I would be very surprised if he goes back in to look for the item.
I would be surprised too. Now, keep in mind, he's only going to have 2 keys for level 9, so we could see a situation where if he is in a tight spot, he may have to go back to a dungeon to find the any key.
That's correct. There's his Triforce. He grabs. And I would be very surprised if he goes back in.
I would too. All 8 Triforce pieces for RC-Drone, and...
Oh, his map, he is going into 9. He's getting ready to go into 9.
Wow, for sure. Yep, he's got the map layout. You guys can't see it. We can. He is getting ready to play level 9.
How many keys will he need in level 9? Being interesting to see. Eunos checking the rest, because remember, he doesn't know where level 1 is.
Yep, we'll see if there's anything good behind these areas.
Going back into a dungeon. He's back in 5.
And he's going to be glad he's going... No. False alarm.
Oh.
I hate to tell you this. Wow. And it would have been the right decision had he gone back to level 5.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, talk about teasing us, Rick. It's like he thought he knew what he was doing, but no, changed his mind. Maybe he thought that's where level 9 was. No, he knows where level 9 is.
Yep, there he goes. Now time to explore level 9. And what we're looking for is the Roar of Ganon, a locked door that doesn't open when you kill all the enemies. Ooh, there's a key door right there. He's going to say nope to that.
Also, there's going to be 4 hints. There's 3 old men and 4 hints. Now, there's a 50-50 chance it could be the actual hint, but there's also a 50-50 chance it could be a community hint. The 4 hints are where Zelda is, where Ganon is, where the silver arrows are, which of course they already have, and what is guarding the compass.
Oh, Eunos getting bodied, Lionel'd before he could get to that door passage, and that might actually be a saving grace because he's got 230 rupees. He wouldn't like to find what's inside.
Yeah, 137 rupees. He'd be wasting 112 of them.
One major saving grace, by the way, for RC-Drone. He's still got both potions that when he grabbed the...
look at this!
Sunny.
The kidnap awaits in southeast of Skull. He now knows where Zelda is, and if that's the case, Zelda's losing streak in hide-and-seek is going to continue.
Well, we'll see. Hold on. I wanted to hear if he could hear Ganon, but I don't think so. Not yet.
Yeah, I have his stream very, very low. So yeah, if you do hear Ganon, yeah, just let us know, or we
I thought
chat.
it was possible he could hear him in the old man room, but it was not the case. And you got oh, he blows one of his keys right now.
And guess what? There's another locked door to the south. His hope is he can bomb to the north and to the east.
The fires have more than 4 HP.
Yikes. The good news is he's able to bomb to the north, not to the east, though.
And the good news here is that, I'm surprised he did not clear this room out.
Ooh, he just got bodied twice by those blue land molas.
Gotta be careful. And he does not find Zelda in that next room. The amount of rooms that she could be in, though, starting to diminish.
Yep, now, since he has the white sword, he'll need 8 hits to defeat Ganon. Finds a precious key here right in the middle.
Oh, good find. He needs to get his potion up. He needs to get his potion. Oh, and go. Ow. Patra.
No time to react to that. Patra just nails him. Now, the good news there is you saw there was another key in that room. The bad news is it's another game of three-door Monty.
Well, I think he's going to do the even exchange here. Spend the key, get a key. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I don't know. I think he's trying to get some bombs off these whiz ropes.
Certainly don't blame him. He's down to 3 bombs now. And he does use one of his precious keys.
Well, this is an exchange because he's a good the Patra.
Right, the Patra. Now you're calling it Goma because I called Patra Goma in another race a while back.
Yep. It's the Lost Curse. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Well, there's probably more than just that curse. I'm sure there's a lot of lost curses in this book of mine that I'll have to write.
Touch the key, rcdrone. Touch the key. At least get credit for it. Oh, Eunos is still searching, and he went past where level 1 is a couple of times, and he's back in the Hink Cave right now.
And they're troll community hints so far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, spoilers, anyone?
Yep. Somebody killed Dumbledore. I didn't catch who. I've actually seen the movie, though, so it's no spoiler. Wow, look at this! Behind that staircase. Red ring for rcdrone. That is a tremendous discovery. His damage gets all the way reduced all the way down to 1/4. He's going to need it. Wow.
So Eunos having a hard time figuring out where this level 1 is.
Don't forget, Rick.
rcdrone now with red ring power.
Don't forget, Rick, he still did not get the Triforce out of level 4.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. And he is back in 8.
Yeah, he is looking for one of the items.
And also, don't forget, he didn't go get the bow in 2.
That's right! He still doesn't have the bow in level 2. He thinks the bow's in level 8. We know it's not. This is insane!
Unbelievable. And out of bombs.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing on Eunos' side. He is not on
Scrap
his game.
metal!
The inferior model, he's not going to take it. Whoa! At least he found the item quickly. He can now get the heck out of there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ooh, well, here's an interesting game. Let's see how many key doors blocks you from Zelda.
Wow, and he's looking all over the northeast, and he has not found her yet. And now he's out of keys.
And out of bombs, too.
This is big trouble right here for rcdrone. And
they're both in trouble, and they don't know it right now. And it looks like this could be a magical staircase to get to Zelda, by the way.
Yeah.
Because there's only just like very few rooms left in the southeast where she could be. You guys get lucky with the bomb drop off the red Rizwos. But let's just summarize this right now. 0 keys, 3 bombs for rcdrone versus Eunos' big problem right now. He doesn't know where level 1 is. He doesn't have the bow out of 2. And he hasn't gotten the Triforce out of 4 yet.
I tell you, this is one of the more crazier races I've seen so far, Rick, given both of these players' follies. Now, let's see if the shutter door did not open. He has found Zelda. Another loss on Zelda's Kala for hide and seek.
Mm-hmm. It's good. That's considered the southeast portion. You got to check it.
So all he has to do is find Ganon, and he's going to win this race.
And there's the Patra there, making sure that he doesn't have quick access to the Roar of Ganon. Eunos is back in 2, by the way.
Yep, and he needed to go back into 2 because that's where the bow is.
Yep.
we got a key block to the north.
He
But
did
he's
luckily
been
get
there.
a bomb drops.
He's
He
been
did
there,
get a bomb
though.
drop. But he
Yep.
did get a bomb drop on the floor. That's a good saving grace for him here.
That's right. However, he has been in that room before, so it's not going to really hurt him.
Yep. And he's thinking about it, Time to kill the enemies and go back to the south. Unbelievable race, though.
Yeah. I don't know what the deficit's going to be. I didn't check to see.
Oh, he did the shutter drawer trick.
The shutter drawer trick? What the heck is that, Rick?
It's a new trick that Canonophone discovered where if you kill all the enemies, you kill the last enemy. When the shutter door trick works is when the shutter door opens, you can go through a key door like he just did.
Insane!
Now he went. Yep, it's a new trick that we found a few nights ago with Canonophone's race.
Are you serious? They just discovered that trick a few nights ago.
Yes, that is the case.
Wow. Oh, and this is a tough break here for rcdrone. That's one of the community ends. That
And
might
he
have
hears
been
Ganon.
Ganon.
He hears
Oh
Ganon.
my goodness!
Now,
Where
which
was
room
it?
It's in this stewardess room.
So it's to the east of the stewardess room, right?
No, it's above it.
Oh, this... Oof.
And
Oof.
he just spent his last bomb to try to go into it, but he can't get in there. But he does definitely know where Ganon is now.
But the question is, Rick, is this a magical staircase situation where you're so close to Ganon, but you still have to go the snake route? Oh, get some lucky bombs.
That's very huge right there. And don't forget, he had that race against Zhomi Lin last round that had to take him a complete bonkers path to get to Ganon.
Absolutely.
So he has experience having to put up with that.
Unfortunately, he's not able to bomb to the east in that another troll community hint room, so he's lucky he heard the roar of Ganon.
He knows where Ganon is. He knows where Zelda is.
He just has to get there.
By the way, what dungeon is Eunos in now?
I don't know.
He's back at 7.
7! And we don't know the item in level 7.
And a key block!
Oh! He's gonna need another key. Now, he's got 178 rupees. He could just go ahead and buy a key if he wanted to.
Unbelievable.
I don't believe what I'm seeing, Rick. This is deja vu all over again.
And bomb drops at least, but oh my goodness. Oh.
So he needs a key, at least one key, to get to Ganon's room, it looks like.
In that general direction, now he's going to try checking in different directions. Oh, he might have found a way around.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know.
Can he bomb to the left? No, he cannot! But there's a door here.
Goodness. This is nuts.
Well, there's a shutter door here. He may be able to get there from the south.
Yeah, that takes away the need for the key.
Wow, what a lucky son of a beehive here that we're seeing. rcdrone only having a couple keys going into level 9. He's going to work his way around this. Amazing.
And don't forget, he's still got potions.
Yep,
and red ring. And white sword.
But he is key blocked.
Well, hold on. He can bomb over. Can he? No, he can't. Oh my gosh. Because you got to remember that key right there that he found. Oh, it's the book at 7.
Oh, ugly. And not going to take the book. Can't blame him. So...
we now know what everything is in this game.
And I might as well recap it for everybody, for those who may have just joined us. We now know the location of every single item for this seed. Level 1, white sword.
Don't bomb. You already tried it. Oh my gosh.
This is an intense race. Rick, you all right? You going to make it, my friend?
I don't know.
Well, he just spent his last bomb, and he's able to find a passageway. All right. Before we lose you, Rick, I'm going to quickly go over the items. Level 1, the white sword and the recorder. Level 2, the bow. Level 3, the heart container. Level 4, the raft. Level 5, the magical key. Level 6, red candle. Level 7, the book. Level 8, silver arrows and inferior model. Level 9, red ring, magic wand. Armos item, the ladder. Ladder item, Lord Banana, and the white sword item, power wrist. That's it.
I'm surprised you got that all in there in the same room.
Of course. I told you we were running out of time here.
This is nuts. This is nuts.
And is this Ganon's room? It is!
There we go. Oh, and there's only one way in, too.
Yeah, wow. Talk about a snake level 9.
Now, don't forget, he knows where Zelda is. He just needs to get his 8 hits on the Ganon.
Ooh, got a stun lock a little bit at least. Not the easiest room in the world to get a stun lock, this island room. He's got 3 hits now. 4.
If I was him, I would try to go to the southwest corner. That's usually where I try doing it, but
he's got
5
6
hits so far.
4
There's
hearts
6
left to go. Yep, he is getting there. 1 more hit now to go on Ganon.
Eunos is so confused right now. He is lost. He does not know where level 1 is.
That's the 8th and final hit of Ganon on RC Drone side. He's going to pick up the Triforce of Power, and provided he has mapped everything correctly, he just needs to make a beeline back to Zelda, and he is going to win.
And a.
Yep. This Cinderella story is going to continue for RC Drone.
39/2. RC Drone has definitely improved in the course of this game, and I'm going to say this. He is well deserving of this victory.
Absolutely right. And there's the Triforce. Finally in level 4 for Eunos. Still does not know where level 1 is. This is, my goodness gracious.
You can't see it on your end. We can see his webcam. He is looking way defeated at this moment. He does not know where to go.
Nice dodges there of those pancakes. He's going to take that staircase. Again, that shutter door is going to automatically open when he gets to that Wizrobe room.
And here he goes, 1 room to the right, and the shutter door will open as long as he doesn't get killed before getting in there, because don't forget, he doesn't have a potion.
Yeah, the Wizrobes and Pancakes trying to play spoiler here, but I think it's going to be too little too late. There's the shutter door opening.
The door opens, and ladies and gentlemen, a 39 seed is moving on to the tournament, and he will move on, and he gets the key and Zelda to win this game.
Yep, going to play against Slidic in the next round in the bonus bracket. Man, oh man, a gutsy performance for RC Drone, but in the end, pays dividends for him. Congratulations, what a victory.
And Eunos hears his fate, and he will just wash his hands of this entire affair.
Yeah, I certainly can't blame him at this point. Still doesn't know where level 1 is, and my goodness, this was exactly the kind of race Eunos did not need against someone like RC Drone.
I cannot believe what happened.
I can't believe what happened either. RC Drone played pretty much the perfect gutsy game that you can possibly have here. And now we have RC Drone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of this matchup between number 39, RC Drone, and number 2, Eunos. It's RC Drone. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
absolutely.
We can.
Man, RC Drone, the Cinderella story continues. The number 39 seed defeating the number 2 seed. You just refused to go down. You played an incredibly exceptional race, a very gutsy race at that. But man, oh man, go over this level 9 with us. What were you thinking knowing that you had so few keys to work with?
2 keys.
I mean,
and maybe a bomb situation. Unbelievable. Just... Yep.
So, yeah, at first I was just birding keys because I was worried Eunos was right on my tail, so I was just trying to find Ganon and Zelda as soon as I could. And that meant just, wasting keys, just trying to go through rooms. And then I was just out of them. And then at that point it was just try to find open space, try to bomb, into open space. I did get the one, key door clip that Cananophone found, so that was cool.
Yeah, we're glad that you were able to show that off to us here. Great glitch right there. How relieved were you to find the red ring in 9?
Yeah, I was pretty relieved. I wanted to save up for the blue ring earlier. I had I knew I had 2 big secrets out there, and I knew there were 130 something. So I felt like I could get the blue ring, but then eventually I found one of the last 2 secrets, and then I had to use up a bunch of rubies for some reason. I forget why I drained so many. But then I realized that I didn't have a chance at a blue ring anymore. There was a potion shop nearby, but even then, I think I was kind of tight on rubies too, and I had already farmed the entire overworld, so I was pretty screwed if I had to buy anything else.
rcdrone, you're an example of how finding the things in the right order can really play a role in the race. You found the bow in 2, you found the silver arrow in 8, the ladder as the armmost item, and you got the white sword and the recorder in 1. What was your thought process after you got all those items plus the power bracelet as your white sword item?
Like, I felt like I was supremely lucky with all the items, but I also suspected Eunos might find the items in the same order too, because they were all like near start or near the east start. So I really didn't know like how well I was doing or not. I was hoping he would find items in the wrong order. I knew I found them in the right order for sure.
I think now's the right time to tell you, Eunos never found level 1 and lost it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes. rcdrone, you had a really big lead on Eunos. He was unable to find level 1 behind that burn bush. Now, before we continue discussing that, rcdrone, I got to ask you a question. Before you went to level 9, you briefly went into level 5. What were you thinking at that instant? I'm just curious.
I misread 5 for 9. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Now, because we were all talking, because we know about the information. Obviously, you didn't. Eunos picked up the item in level 5. You did not. It ended up being the magical key.
Oh, yeah, that would have helped a lot.
So we're seeing you going back to level 5. I'm like, oh my god, he's going back to level 5. He's trying to get that in. And I'm like, oh, darn it.
Yeah, the other crazy thing was that because I did the key clip to get to Ganon, I couldn't take the same path back. So I had to up A, because it was just key block the whole way. Actually, now that I look at it again, the staircase is about the same distance as from start.
Actually, I think once you key block like that, it stays open.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think that's just based on my observation, because I've done the glitch too since Cananophone had found it. Once you go through that door, it stays unlocked.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that'll come into play later in this tournament.
Speaking of that, you got Slidic in the next round. Tell me your thoughts heading into that.
So I looked at Slidic's results, and he's doing really well in this tournament. He knocked off Digshake, he knocked off K-Mac, he almost knocked off Adagenos. So, I mean, I don't think it gets any easier from here. It's all coin flips unless you're from here on out, unless you're Saber.
I was just going to say, the way that you've grown throughout this entire tournament, I would have to say you're probably the most improved player as this tournament has gone on. So definitely kudos to you for that. And I would say that you could give Crystal Saber a run for his money.
I mean, thanks for that. I mean, today this match I played like really well. Like, I made no mistakes basically. Yeah, like I basically played perfect. I'm not going to play perfect every time. Most matches I make like 2 or 3 really costly like bad decisions, but today I played as well as I could. The other trolly thing in 9 was that Ganon was bomb blocked from 3 sides, and
but you know the experience of having to take the long way around to get to Ganon after your last race against Zhou Lin.
Yeah, that was bad. Actually, double bomb blocked, and there's an old man at the bottom, so I couldn't get through.
At least it wasn't.
So worried that I would run out of bombs. I did run out of bombs at the end. I had none left.
At least it wasn't a triple key block like it was the last race.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
We're just in complete awe about everything that just happened over the last 15 minutes of your race with between what happened on your end and what happened on Eunos's end.
Yeah,
I was going to say an unbelievable race.
Thanks. Yeah, it's really horrendous if you make a note-taking mistake. Like, that can just chew up like 30 minutes to an hour. You're pretty hosed at that point. I think that's what happened to Eunos, right? You said he mismarked 1 or something?
No, he never found 1 and never decided to check that burn bush area. I think he may have mismarked the map or something like that in regards to whether or not he had already searched it.
Okay.
Yeah, rcdrone, really well played race on every aspect. I mean, I'm telling you, everybody left in this tournament needs to fear you because you have just gone through these competitors like a hot knife through butter. You've done such a tremendous job, and congratulations on your victory against Eunos. Going on to the next round. Good luck to you in the next race. Rick, you got any other further questions?
Just congratulations, and watch out, World. RC Drone is taking the world on fire.
Hey, thanks, guys. I had my loser responses all planned out, and I ended up winning. So that's pretty crazy to me. Eunos is still a way better player than I am. I just got really lucky today. I had a lot of fun though. So thanks, guys, for commentating, and yeah, this next match should be fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for RC Drone. Please give him a follow as he gets himself ready for his next race against Slidic.